Thank you very much, Lambert. Honorable members of the Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be here with you today. And I think this discussion, this breakfast, is coming really in the right time. I think EIF decided very wisely to host this breakfast together with under auspices of Lambert, and I think we'll have a good opportunity to dig a bit deeper about all the issues of what EIT is doing and why it is relevant not only for us but also for European Union at large. I'll kick off just with a brief introduction, actually, on issues where William stopped, and actually why EIT is important and why ICT is important. So EIT, as it was already said by Lambert and William, started only 3-4 years ago. So I think in this stage, despite a lot of work has been done, it's very difficult to talk about some tangible results. I think EIT is doing a great job, has managed to engage very strongly with industry, with the universities, research centers, with SMEs. So I think they are on very good track. At the same time, I think it's very important to recognize that when EIT was established, one of the first kicks knowledge and innovation communities established was their ICT kick. Why this happened? I think William very clearly stated that ICT today is de facto everywhere. We cannot have this quality of life, this quality of growth without ICT anymore. Of course, I think it's easy for us to talk about this because we already know those facts. However, I think it's very important to be aware that this message should go outside the general community, to young people who are making their decisions on what they are going to study, on political leaders who are deciding about what to do regarding, for example, investments in research and innovation in the future. And maybe I'll just share with you 2 additional figures which I think are relevant for you to be aware about the relevance of the ICT in today's society. In European Union, a bit more than 6% of the GDP comes directly from ICT. Then one additional fact, if you talk, for example, with the biggest car manufacturers in Europe, they will say it very clearly to you that around 25% of the added value of their products, of the cars they are selling, is directly linked with the ICT. I mean, these are figures, which I think should really make us think in what are we due to invest in the future, in what kind of technologies, in order to keep on growing the European GDP. So then let me now move to the issues of future investments in research and innovation in the European Union. As it was said very clearly, we need to invest more in research and innovation, but at the same time we need to invest wiser and better in research and innovation. And what do I mean by that? I think we have a scattered of different kind of activities throughout European Union, member states, companies. Even within the European Union, we have different kind of activities going on. So I think it's very important to try to seek synergies, try to work together, try to bring together different either funding agencies, stakeholders who could share their experience, share their investments, and actually bring together their efforts in order to address the big challenges which we are facing. So what are we doing? What are we as European Commission and my service is doing in this respect? We are strong supporters of the EIT. We work very closely, but we do not do it only on the declarative basis. We do it really by working very closely with them. What does it mean in the real world? It means that, for example, we get together with EIT, KIC in the ICT, and we share the priorities. We look at what each of us is doing, because we work, my service is DigiConnect, in addition to working on the regulation of the telecommunications sector, policy in the digital agenda for Europe, but we also work as a kind of funding agency in the domain of the ICT for the 7th Framework Program and for forthcoming Horizon 2020. So it's very important to dig deeper in the cooperation with KIC, because we have to try to seek synergies. Already last year in September, under auspices of Nelly Cruz, EIT, ICT KIC has signed a memorandum of cooperation with public-private partnership on future internet. And they have agreed to work together and share the resources, share, for example, the test beds, in order to merge their efforts in respect of the innovation. What are our plans for the future? First of all, what we intend to do in very close future, together with ICT KIC, we want to strengthen the cooperation in those domains where we, as European Commission, are weak. It should not be a secret for you that, for example, we are just looking at the possibilities of how to explore better the innovation part of Horizon 2020. DG Connect has the widest and best experience within the Commission on the innovation part. I'm comparing myself to the DG RTD, for example, because I came from DG RTD to INSO Connect now. And believe me, it's a major challenge for us. We have a number of instruments. We look very closely with industry on how to address the innovation, but we need strong partners who are close to the industry, who are close to the SMEs, with whom we could work. This is exactly why it should not be a secret that we are preparing a memorandum of cooperation with ICT KIC, with the objective exactly to strengthen that innovation part. What is the scope of this memorandum of collaboration? I don't want to enter into it, but what we would like to get out of it is link with SMEs, also share the experience, engage with them in the widest possible way, and I think through that we can all benefit. Now, my last messages for today would be actually just two. First one is we are now entering in the final stages regarding the trilogue of Horizon 2020. Please do not forget about the relevance of the ICT in Horizon 2020. We have witnessed the reduction, or the proposal for a reduction of what the European Commission has proposed for compared to the budget of Horizon 2020. 80 billion reduced to 70 billion roughly is a major reduction. However, let's make it sure that ICT will remain a most important part and most prominent part of Horizon 2020, and I count here on strong support, which we already had in the past from the members of the Parliament. Second message from me is let's try to keep on working together even better compared to what we are doing today. And what do I mean by that? I think, as I said, we are very strong partners with EIT. However, we have to see how to seek synergies also with member states. And very often we can see reluctance from the member states, and actually they're pushing out from their own playgrounds other players. So I think here we have quite some space of maneuver. Things will not change from today to tomorrow, but we have already some excellent examples. Ambient assisted living, where actually we managed to merge together, and Lambert is strong supporter for that. We managed to bring together funding from member states and European Commission in order to address how ICT can support assisted living of elderly people. But I think these are the experience which we should maybe also use in this case, and I think by working together we can really make it happen. So thank you very much, and bon appetit.